Hi there, this is Marnell Sample bringing you another vocal tip. In today's vocal tip, we'll be covering how do you actually breathe for singing. This is a topic that you probably have heard a lot about if you're a singer. Probably have heard about breathing from your diaphragm or singing from your diaphragm, but we'll cover in this video what exactly that means, how you're supposed to do it. So, this is where we will begin. You're going to take your hands like this, place them on your sides where your love handles would be. So that'll be midway between the top of your pelvis and where your lowest ribs are. So just somewhere around in here. And make sure your fingers here are on the front side of your body and that your thumb is around here on the back side, right below your ribs. Now what I want you to do is squeeze. So you're going to squeeze like you're clamping like this. Squeeze the area where your love handles are. And then breathe in, but try to make your fingers expand as you breathe in. So you're going to be squeezing, inhale, then exhale, and then try it again. Still squeeze and try to make your fingers expand. Inhale, and exhale. And now what I want you to really do to emphasize it and make it even better, even more efficient, where your thumb is at on the back here, try to really feel an expansion in this area here. Like really try to make that part expand. Don't worry about the front here so much. The front will expand, but you want to really get this area here to expand when you breathe in. So try that a few times. So squeeze again, inhale, try to make your thumbs expand backwards away from you. Then exhale. And try it again. Inhale and exhale. And once you've done that, you're successfully taking a diaphragmatic breath. You shouldn't see anything rising up here. If you're trying to breathe in like this, then you won't get anything down here pushing your fingers apart. So that takes care of all of that for you. So how do you go about actually using this in singing? This is where we're going to have to combine it with something that I call the cry. It's a little sound. It's like this. Ah, ah. It's almost kind of like a sigh a little bit. Like, oh my. I can't believe that just happened. It's kind of this sound. Another way you can think of this sound is almost like you've seen a little adorable baby. And you go like, oh, that's such a cute little baby right there. Like, oh, that aw sound. That's this cry or this sigh that I'm talking about. So what we want to make sure we do is squeeze here at your love handles again. Breathe in and then try to make that crying sound. But as soon as you get ready to start the sound, actually try to make your fingers expand more. If your fingers are able to clamp down all the way and you don't feel any outward resistance against them, then you're doing it wrong. So it's like this. So inhale. Ah, oh. You can either do it on ah or oh, whichever feels easiest for you. But you should feel this area right here where your love handles are. It's just try to expand a little bit more the same way it does when you're breathing in. So you breathe in, then get ready to start the sound and it tries to expand even more. Oh, and then just try it on a little small slide like I'm doing now. Oh, if you do it wrong, it'll sound like this. Oh, this isn't expanding at all. This is just letting everything collapse. Oh. Now, if you lose this little cry or sigh in the sound, you will get an expansion down here, but you'll get rigid up here in your throat. So you'll end up doing this. Oh! It's not that sound. The throat must remain supple with this ah, ah, with that kind of a touch, with that kind of an inflection in your voice. So try it a few times on O or on ah, just sliding around, making sure you keep this expansion here, this outwards resistance. So, oh, ah, oh. And now I'll show you how this works actually in a song. So what I'll do is I'll sing a little bit of Home from Michael Bublé. And we'll start like this. So, another summer day, and I'll stop on that line. Because on every little single ascending pattern, you have to give a little bit more of an outwards resistance here where my hands are pinching. So they try to resist out a little bit more. So, another summer day, on the E, I had to push out a little bit more here. Has come and gone away. Same thing there. In Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by, same thing there, by, push out more by, push out more I, for the second note. A million people I still feel all alone, but I wanna go home. I miss you, you know. And throughout the whole phrase, I'm keeping some degree of expansion here. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you. And the same thing for this line. And I've been keeping, every single note I go up, I push out here a little bit more. And I've been keeping, but still keeping this little cry in my voice. And I've been keeping. I have this little inflection in my voice the whole time. If I were to talk with the cry, I'd sound the way I do right now. It's a different kind of inflection in the voice. It's not the way I would normally talk like this, but it's this sound. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? And I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. The same thing here, I'm still pushing out. My words were cold and flat, but you deserve more than that. And that's how you apply this to singing. That's how you breathe properly for singing, and that's how you sing from the diaphragm. The only other thing that I would mention with this is when you're going for the cry, the sound should still be clear. So if it starts to get muffled like this, and I've been keeping, then you're doing it wrong. Your throat should be relaxed, sound clear, and you keep this outwards resistance here and your love handles. So, thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, then be sure to subscribe for future updates and also like the video.